Here in Grand Rapids, a drippy, dreary kind of day. We've got more clouds than any sunshine coming our way the next several days. Although in some areas there was some sunshine. Fred sent me this picture earlier this afternoon up at Little Point SABLE. Now that's the kind of day I like to see. That was actually today, folks. Looked very nice. A little different story further down the lake. Bill over in Muskegon along the channel there. A little grayer skies, and that's more like what we're going to see next several days. 13 WEATHERBALL is green. No change to our temperatures or cloud cover foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Second day in a row, we have hit a bullseye with our forecast high and the actual high. We're currently at 36 degrees. That may change by 11. 8 days in a row within 3 degrees and have had only 4 misses here in the past 31 days. We're averaging warmer than usual here for the first 5 days of January. Pretty close to what we should have for precipitation, but again, we've only had 2.2 inches worth of snow. It's 1.5 inches for the month. And we've had 0% sunshine. We're 25% below. And speaking of snowfall, we had 1/10 of an inch today, 7.5 inches for the entire season. That is 25 inches below average. And we're not the only ones seeing less snow than average. Almost 28 inches below here in Muskegon. About 6 to 10 inches up around the Flint and Saginaw area. The only spot in the state with a surplus of snow, that's Detroit. Pretty close to average up here at Houghton Lake, but deficits even in the upper peninsula, almost 2 feet below the average. So we're not the only one with a snow drought. That's going to continue. Right now our winds are out of the northwest. They're going to turn a little bit more to the south and southeast and then northeast here next couple of days. That's not really a terribly warm direction, but the overall trend is not warming up. And in fact, as we get into the end of the weekend and into next week, notice the winds starting to come out of the Arctic. It is starting to deepen. A low pressure system by the end of next week, and it's going to get cold, and I think this is going to lead to some lake effect snow. So starting on the 14th with some system snow, and the 15th, we may start seeing some more accumulating snow. Not a lot between now and then. Lots of cloud cover at the lakeshore here tomorrow. Maybe a few breaks like we saw today. Highs back up to about where we were today, into the mid-30s. It was 39, though, in Muskegon. Up north, you could expect low and mid-30s, above freezing once again. Again, a few breaks in the clouds. Notice that wind direction, a light out of the north. And from Grand Rapids southward, we're looking at temperatures back up into the low and mid-30s under mainly cloudy skies. 13 on your side forecast. The differences over the next 10 days between the highs are going to be right around 4 or 5 degrees at most. We're going to notch our way downward through Friday, maybe inch our way up a little bit early next week, but with the way the winds will be, there's not a lot of snow possibilities in the forecast until Thursday the 14th. About 80% of the area with some snow and at least 80% of the area with perhaps some lake effect snow following Friday.